James had always thought of Lent as a time when people simply gave up chocolate or coffee for a few weeks. It was a minor inconvenience, something his Catholic friends mentioned casually as they refused dessert or skipped their morning lattes. It wasn't until he found himself stranded in a remote town during a business trip that he truly discovered the depth and significance of Lent. His flight had been canceled due to an unexpected storm, and the only lodging available was a small, old-fashioned inn run by a woman named Sister Margaret. Though not a nun, she carried herself with an air of quiet devotion. The moment he checked in, James noticed religious symbols around the inn: crucifixes, images of saints, and a simple wooden plaque that read, "Fasting, Prayer, and Almsgiving." "You here for Lent?" she asked as she handed him his key. James shook his head. "No, just stuck here because of the weather." "What do you mean, here for Lent?" She smiled knowingly. "This town observes Lent in ways most people have forgotten. If you're here, maybe you're meant to experience it." With no flights until the storm passed, James had little choice but to wait. He wandered through the town expecting to see the usual sacrifices of sweets and caffeine. Instead, he found something more profound. The entire town seemed to slow down. People spoke more softly, listened more intently, and moved with purpose. Shops closed earlier, but no one complained. Even the children seemed to take part, performing small acts of kindness instead of playing games. Curious, James stopped at the local church, where an elderly priest was giving a talk. "Lent isn't just about giving things up," the priest said. "It's about making room in our hearts, our schedules, our lives for God and for others. It's about discipline, yes, but also about renewal." James thought about his own life. His job demanded constant attention, his phone was always buzzing, and stress seemed to be his constant companion. He lived in a world where success was measured by productivity, not by reflection or renewal. The town's approach to Lent felt alien, yet strangely inviting. As the days passed, Sister Margaret invited James to participate in the town's Lenten traditions. He joined in fasting, though it was not just about skipping meals. It was about mindfulness. Each meal he ate became more meaningful, each bite a reminder of gratitude. He attended prayer gatherings, not as a believer, but as an observer. Yet he found comfort in the stillness, the unspoken solidarity of those gathered. And then there was almsgiving, not just monetary charity, but acts of service. He helped repair an old woman's fence, read to children at the library, and even spent an afternoon helping in the town's soup kitchen. For the first time in years, James felt at peace. He realized Lent wasn't about deprivation. It was about transformation. It was about redirecting focus from what was fleeting to what was lasting. When the storm finally cleared and his flight was rescheduled, James felt reluctant to leave. As he packed, Sister Margaret handed him a small notebook. "Write down what you've learned here," she said. "Lent isn't just for a season, it's a way of living." Back in his fast-paced world, James found himself changed. He checked his phone less, listened more, and carved out time for stillness. And every year when Lent came around, he didn't just give up coffee. He gave up hurry. He gave up distraction. And in doing so, he found something far greater, a life filled with purpose, gratitude, and renewal. What you don't know about Lent, James realized, is that it's not just about what you lose, it's about what you gain. Did you enjoy the story? Don't forget to subscribe to Magic Storybook for more reflection stories. And if you like this one, share it with your friends. Thank you.